for Virgil, a mad, crazy afternoon, full of talking points. As you stand here now, the final whistle just gone. What are your reflections?
Obviously, a good comeback. That's very positive. I think, obviously, it's disappointing, obviously, to come with 10 men. But the fight we showed, we kept going. We kept trying. We kept trying to find the free man in order to create chances, and could have been more. But eventually, we take the point and we move on.
So the early part of that match, 1-0 down to 10 men. What are you thinking?
Stay calm. Obviously, it sounds easier than to do it, but listen, it was always going to be tough against them. They make it tough to a lot of teams, and we've seen it last year when they came here, obviously, and last week when they play Arsenal, they made it tough as well, and we had to play a very good game. Unfortunately, you come 1-0 down, red card, and you have to turn it around and keep fighting and keep trying to play your football, and that's what we tried, especially second half, and could have led to more, but unfortunately it didn't.
So there were a number of big decisions in that match. Fulham could have had a player sent off twice before Andy Robertson was sent off. I think you were on hand when Andy got shown his red card for the challenge. Feel hard done by with any of it?
Well, I had conversations with the other players of Fulham as well, and we all felt that he was maybe a little bit nervous. I don't know, maybe if it's true, yes or no. But yeah,
sorry, who was nervous? The referee?
Yeah, we felt it a little bit. I couldn't, together with Robertson, couldn't properly communicate with him. I felt, this is what it is. We can't put the blame on the referee, but it's also part of the game.
So as a captain, you'd normally like more dialogue with the referee than you did today?
Well, we are the only ones apparently that can speak to the referee, and we all speak about protecting the referees and stuff. And if I want to speak in behalf of my team, then I should be able to. And I felt like at times, but we shouldn't make a big thing out of this. But probably gonna happen now. But it isn't the reason why we dropped points today. There were also multiple other factors, but we take the point and move on.
They will take the point, and as you said, considering all things that went on in that game, it was a good point earned.
It was, in the manner they composed themselves and imposed themselves on Fulham. Great energy, great fitness, great determination and belief in what they're doing to just stay calm and overcome the adversity today. Lots to take from it from a positive point. Doesn't always go your way in the Premier League. We saw that today, but they get the point, they move on.
Yeah, I know. They were trailing at half-time, weren't they? And we were talking about what the plan would be for the second half with the 10 men, and it was Cody Gakpo that got on the score sheet for them.
Yeah, I think it was probably the only thing maybe that Robinson had done wrong in the game is not get tight to Mo Salah and give him the time and space to do that. Any player with this time and space is going to produce magics and moments of quality. There's a big distance, you've got to get out to him. You've got an extra player, there's no one behind you, get tight, stop the cross. And then there's obviously an overload round the back stick, and look, Gakpo, brilliant diving header, he isn't going to miss from there. You see it from this angle now, nice tidy finish, but you can't give Mo Salah that time. We've already seen what he can do throughout the season, and season's gone before. If you give him that space, he will put that on a sixpence for Gakpo, which he did.
What an assist from Mo Salah, his 100th for Liverpool in all competitions. That was some ball.
It doesn't surprise us, though, does it?
It doesn't.
I mean, if you give him time and space, whether it's the outside of his foot, whether it's curling and the in-swingers, he does it week in, week out. He's just so consistent with his end product. Nothing goes wrong for him at the moment, and long may it continue.
Should the keeper have done any better there to save that goal?
What, that one?
Yeah.
Nah.
No?
The only thing I think from there is stop the cross. But it's only the one time that he didn't get out. Every other time Robinson's straight out, and he's so aggressive to get tight to the ball. It was the one time he didn't. And it's hurt them.
And it came at the right time, didn't it? Quite early on in the second half as well. They really needed to start the second half fast.
Well, you could tell they were aware of that, and the fans went up, the players' confidence and energy went up, and then all of a sudden Fulham were on the back foot.
OK, well, I'm delighted to say we're going to head straight back to Anfield now and speak to that goal scorer, Cody Gakpo. Cody, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for joining us on Matchday Live. First of all, talk us through that, because we were exhausted watching it.
Yeah, obviously it was also an exhausting game for us. I think we really fought really hard to get a result. But yeah, at the end, a draw. not happy with the draw, but I think we fought really hard, and very proud of the guys. Yes.
Cody, can I ask you about the fitness levels the team have shown and the intensity after a tough game midweek in Europe? I think that was one of the most impressive things for me, how intense the performance was in the second half. Everybody looked so fit and sharp.
Yeah, I think we are very fit. Obviously, the crowd helps us a lot, especially at home. But yeah, we train hard to be ready for such moments. Hopefully, they don't come that often. But yeah, we are fit enough.
Cody, we're going to show you a goal now. Can you talk us through it and what was the process leading to it, and then your brilliant finish? Here it is now, just coming into your screen.
So yeah, Lucho on the ball. I think Mo. I always know Mo when he's there. He can give the ball like this. The ball went over Lucho, and I just tried to head it in. Great ball, good finish. Good
Cody,
goal.
sorry.
Sorry.
I was going to ask you at half-time, what did the manager say? Was he talking to you more about the energy, or was there a tactical shift as well?
A small tactical shift when we had the ball and when we didn't have the ball, but mostly about just the intensity, try to get the crowd behind us like they always do, and go for the goal. And yeah, it happened. And we did a good job, I think, to put that much energy in the game, and the crowd helped us a lot for that.
Cody, at the end, even though obviously you were down to 10 players very early on and you said it was exhausting, you had so much momentum before the end. Was you a little bit disappointed that you couldn't go on and get the winner in the end?
Yeah, I think we had some great opportunities at the end, and then it just needs to go in the right direction for the team. Sometimes it happens. Today it didn't, so a little bit unlucky in the last pass or in the finishing. But I think as a team we showed the character we have, and that we could make it, and hopefully it will never come that we are down with 10 men. But if it comes, we know that we can win.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Cody, for taking the time to speak to us, and best of luck with the next match.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow, he just summed it up really well there, didn't he? Just how difficult that was. And what I really liked is actually he was really disappointed that they couldn't go on and win it. And that's the mentality they have. He's
He's got a wonderful mentality individually as a player to keep going, and even at times he's been criticised in the past. His work ethic is always the same wherever he's asked to play, and he epitomised that Liverpool performance. He gets in on the back post, he gets a goal, he presses, he does his work. He had to tweak his position second half, which we noticed. We talked about half time. I think there's so much for Liverpool to take from that performance in a positive sense, rather than worry about the 2 points drop.
They had to come back again, didn't they? Because Munoz took it to 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is where they were going to get down the sides. When Liverpool went to a back three there, you're thinking there, the side areas, could he have defended that better in terms of that ball was always going to come down the sides of Kwanzaa there, but running off the back of maybe Trent there. And then the thing that I'm probably a little bit frustrated in there is he's got to either check with his body, or he gets the pace in behind and stops that pass in from Iwobi. But I'm thinking there, Virgil van Dijk, if you just go 2 or 3 yards, bust a gut, you side foot out of the way. So I'm a little bit, I don't know why Virgil kind of stopped and allowed the others, Munoz to get in advance of him. He keeps going, Virgil there, he can just side foot that out. But look, it was a few errors towards that goal, and you have to give credit to Fulham, and a great run across the goal from Munoz to get into that position in the first place. And they took the lead, but the response, Danny? Yeah, I mean, this is on the pitch for, 6.5 minutes?
I mean, we know his quality. We've seen it many, many times. And this is what we talked about before the game. Liverpool, half-time, having the quality on the bench to bring players on who can produce moments of magic. In the final third, you need real quality in tough moments. This is beautiful. I mean, he finishes well with both feet. The calm, when you come off the bench, normally the adrenaline's pumping. To have the calmness to do that when you've just come on the pitch says everything about him.
And also, he hadn't just come on the pitch, it was his first game back after 2 months.
Where do you think Liverpool and Fulham will end up in the Premier League table? Let's talk about Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool Football Club has shown a near-perfect form in the ongoing 2024-25 Premier League season, balancing a blend of attacking prowess, midfield control and defensive stability. Under the leadership of their new manager, Arne Slot, the Reds have been nothing but impressive till now. The key to Liverpool's resurgence lies in their ability to combine the dynamic football of Jurgen Klopp with the balanced and sometimes patient play of Arne Slot. Offensively, Mohamed Salah remains at the heart of Liverpool's attacking firepower. The Egyptian maestro has consistently delivered goals and assists, often at crucial moments. Darwin Núñez has also stepped up this season, displaying improved finishing and tactical awareness. Meanwhile, Szoboszlai and McAllister dominate the midfield, and Gravenberch and Cody Gakpo have provided depth and energy, ensuring that Liverpool can compete on multiple fronts. Defensively, Virgil van Dijk has rediscovered his imperious best, marshalling the backline with authority, giving Liverpool a solid foundation, while Alisson Becker's goalkeeping heroics have often kept the team in contention during tight games. As of now, Liverpool sits comfortably in the top, enough points separating title rivals like Chelsea and Arsenal. Consistency has been the buzzword for Arne Slot's men, as they have avoided the stumbles that plagued them in previous campaigns. Tactical tweaks, including a more aggressive pressing system and fluid transitions, have paid dividends. Looking ahead, expectations are high for Liverpool to sustain their momentum. A genuine title hope is within reach if they can maintain squad fitness and continue their form against top-6 opposition. Moreover, their performances in cup competitions will also be scrutinised, as fans hope for silverware to complement their league ambitions. Arne's ability to rotate effectively and maintain morale will be crucial as the season progresses. Supercomputer Opta predicts they will lift the trophy at the end of the season. We also concur with the prediction, with the caveat that this is the Premier League and it will come as no unbelievable surprise if it turns out otherwise. Feel free to give your predictions below. Now let's talk about Fulham Football Club. Fulham Football Club has experienced a challenging yet commendable start to the Premier League 2024-25 season, under the guidance of manager Marco Silva. The club's ability to stay competitive, despite operating with a modest budget compared to some of their league rivals, continues to earn admiration. Since their promotion to Premier League in 2022-23 season, they have finished 10th and 13th in the table. They currently sit at 10th position. Fulham's signings of Emil Smith-Rowe, Joachim Andersen, Sander Berge, Carlos Vinicius among others have bolstered the squad. The addition of experienced campaigners has helped to provide leadership and stability, while younger talents have brought energy and flair. Despite losing their midfield maestro João Palhinha, Alex Iwobi becomes a pivotal figure for Fulham, contributing crucial goals and leading the attack with determination. The team's defensive organisation, a hallmark of Silva's tenure, has been a significant strength this season. The likes of Issa Diop, Calvin Bassey, Anthony Robertson and Kenny Tete are solid at the back, and Bernd Leno's performances in goal have often kept Fulham in games against tougher opponents. However, the club has struggled with consistency, particularly in converting chances against mid-table and lower-ranked teams, leading to some frustrating results. Looking ahead, Fulham's primary goal is to secure their Premier League status for another season while pushing for a strong finish in the mid-table. To achieve this, they must improve their efficiency in front of goal and maintain their defensive solidity. Marco Silva's ability to tactically outwit stronger teams will be vital, as will keeping key players fit throughout the season. Fulham fans will also hope for a good cup run to add excitement to the campaign. While the road ahead is challenging, the club has shown resilience and enough quality to compete effectively. If they can build on their current form, Fulham could surprise many by achieving a solid position in the league this season. Supercomputer Opta predicts Fulham to finish at the 10th position, and we feel the same way, in and around the middle. Share your thoughts on Fulham's chances.